11th math student, today I am going to start your next chapter, that is chapter 5, complex number. Why? Because chapter 4 is not in syllabus for the year 2020. So don't do chapter 4. Mathematical induction is not in syllabus for the year 2020. So complex number. What is complex number? It is the combination of two types of number, real and imaginary part. For example, z is equal to x plus iy. X, which is free from I, is real part, and second iy, that is y, is imaginary part containing I. So here I, value of I is root of minus 1. To means complex, from the name it is clear, combination of two types of number, real and imaginary. In order form you will write x plus iy is written as x comma y. The value x you can plot along the x-axis, y along y-axis. From the figure that is known as Argand plane you can see here. Suppose line OA makes theta angle with x-axis in positive direction, then the coordinate of A, a complex coordinate, that is x, y. First component shows the real part and second imaginary part. X, that is along x-axis, and y, second component along y-axis, are parallel to y-axis. Here R is equal to OA root of x square plus y square, and this value R, that is OA, also known as magnitude or modulus of complex number z. To modulus of complex number z, that is mod z, is equal to R, that is OA in figure, is equal to root of square of real plus square of imaginary, means root of x square plus y square. Is it clear? Now see the value of I, that is root of minus 1, then I square minus 1, I cube you can break as I into I square. So I square is minus 1, means I cube is only minus I raised to the power 4 square of I square, minus 1 square is 1. So similarly you can break it in simplest form. For big power, when you have to find the value of I raised to the power 37, so you can break as the base of I square, I raised to the power 4. Why? Because you know what is the value of I 4? 1. So I 4 raised to the power 9 into I. 9 4 is 36 into I, that is 37. So you can break it for large power, and I 4 is 1. So 1 power 9 into I, that is I. 1 by I, multiplying and dividing means removing I from denominator, multiplying and dividing by I. So I upon I square is minus 1, that is minus I, means you can solve the power of I. Okay. Now you have to know here modulus of complex, conjugate and argument. Argument is also known as amplitude of z. So there are three main part here: modulus or magnitude, second is conjugate, third is argument or amplitude. Okay. So modulus, how to find? You know, mod of z is equal to root of real square plus imaginary square of the given complex number z. Conjugate is represented by z bar. If z is equal to, you can take for example z is equal to a plus ib, then its conjugate means z bar is equal to a minus ib, means when you find the conjugate of z, only change the sign of imaginary part. Remember here, only you will change the sign of image. Again double bar means conjugate of conjugate. So z double bar is again when you change the sign of imaginary to a plus ib, that is z. And argument, from the figure the value of theta. So tan theta is y by x, then theta is equal to tan inverse y by x. This value theta is known as argument of z or amplitude of z. Now see equality of two complex numbers. So let two complex number of z1 and z2, where z1 is x1 plus iy1, z2 is x2 plus iy2. If z1 is equal to z2, then equalizing their real and imaginary. Real of z1 is equal to real of z2, that is x1 is equal to x2, and imaginary of z1 is equal to imaginary of z2. So means here there are only three factors in complex number. First is modulus or magnitude, second is conjugate, and third is argument or amplitude. So you can determine in this way modulus, conjugate and argument. Okay.